guys, welcome to my first stream ever. Still have to find out how everything works, so I'm sorry if it not goes smoothly. For my Dutch viewers, I'm gonna do everything in English because I want to reach a bigger audience. So yeah, that's my goal. I want to grow my YouTube channel. So guys, what I'm gonna do this coming 4 weeks, I will be driving on the ring. Well, I will stay to drive on the ring, but I will do it with other cars. For these coming 4 weeks, I'm gonna do it with the Mclaren 720S GT3 Evo, and after 4 weeks I will change the car. The viewers can decide on which car I have to drive for the next weeks. So yes guys, I'm gonna take you with me on this adventure, and let's see how fast I will be in 4 weeks in the Mclaren. So I'm gonna start my out lap. This means that I first have to do 1 lap before my actual lap time starts counting. My tires are really cold. The track is still very green, so super slippery. Nordschleife is a very long circuit. A lap takes around 7 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's do it. I will warn you guys when I go over start finish. So that's when my lap starts counting. I'm gonna drive for about 1 hour, maybe a bit shorter, maybe a bit longer. This is still my out lap, so everything I do now doesn't count. When I'm gonna start my actual lap, it's very important that I stay within the lines of the track. If I go outside of the track, that means the track is invalid, it doesn't count. So I will have to do all the lap, and then the next lap hopefully will be a valid lap. I'm driving with a baseline setup. That's a setup from the iRacing game itself. I decided to do this with all the cars that I'm gonna drive, to not make it too difficult for myself. The setups are not ideal, not the fastest setups, but yeah, it's the easiest to do. Maybe when I'm a bit further with everything, then I will start using some modified setups, but for now it's just the baseline setups for me. Takes a lot of concentration, especially because, like I said before, the tires are still cold. For now I have completed I think almost 1/3 of the lap, and then the actual lap starts counting after that. I will warn you guys. For now I'm gonna warm up my tires a bit. It's very important. I want to start my next lap with nice warm tires, if I don't crash before I reach the finish line. My goal is to go to the Nurburgring Nordschleife in real life soon with my own car. I will make some videos about that as well. I own a Ford Focus ST from 2016. Very nice car to drive, and I think it could be a very fun car to drive around the ring. One thing that makes it maybe less fun to drive is the front wheel drive. I would prefer a rear wheel or a four wheel, but yeah, we ain't got no money for that. Still my out lap. That means this lap isn't counting for the people that just turned in. Important thing is now that I warm up my tires real nicely. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Really helped me a lot. Hopefully within a year I have grown this YouTube channel into something big. I will be doing some endurance racings as well, and I will also stream them on this channel. Usually I do my endurance races with a couple of friends of mine. We are all in a racing league together. I will give a shout out to them as well. One of my friends is Full Gas Joey. Make sure you also follow him on his YouTube channel, Full Gas Joey. I'm almost at the end of the lap right now. That means that the next lap will be a counting and valid lap, hopefully valid. That depends on me if I can stay on the track. Weaving a bit to warm up my tires, and then well, let's see what we can do. Some nice lap times, hopefully. Ah, they're nice and warm. Almost at start finish. I'll turn to the right here, and then the lap's gonna start. So I'm gonna talk less because I have to concentrate. Now. That was close. It's a very long straight right now. I have some room to breathe. A little more room to talk. If there's any viewers who can give me some tips or tricks, or who have many experience riding the ring, please DM me or comment in the comments. I'm happy with all the tips and tricks. I know there are a lot of fast drivers out there, so it's always welcome. Missed the apex. Full throttle from here. One of my favorite parts on this track. I lost a little bit of time in the last corner right there. Let's see what we're gonna make. Very long straight. I wouldn't want to do this with my own car. I think I will blow up the engine if I do this full throttle. That's a 6 minute 64 seconds and 2/10 of a second. Again, same corner. I'm too happy on the throttle. I'm 1 second under my own time, so that's good. I steered in a bit too early there. Lost a tenth. This is a long straight, so probably gonna lose a bit more. Get punished if you make some mistakes before a long straight. Still a 10 down. The Mclaren doesn't like this part of the circuit. With the Porsche, it's a really nice part. I love the Porsche. It's one of my favorite cars to drive around the ring. The weak point of the Porsche is that it's not so straight and it's not so fast in the straight line. On the long straights, you lose a bit of time compared to the other GP3 cars. I'm talking too much. Immediately start losing time. A bit wide. There's so much time to gain, making little mistakes. Oh my god, almost lost it. A little bit time to breathe on this long straight before I start my next round, my next lap. Brake way too late over there. I was reading the comments in the YouTube channel. Note to self, don't do that again. Let's go. 6:45. Second faster almost than my previous lap. There's much time to gain. I made a couple of mistakes, some pretty big mistakes. So I think at the end of this month I should be able to do some pretty sick lap times with this car. Even though it's not my favorite car to drive around the ring, but the McLaren is still a pretty nice car to drive. Really nice corner over there. We got 2 laps under our belt now. Going for the 3rd right now. Gaining 1.5 tenths on my last lap. After almost 1/3 of the lap. Oh. Lap is still valid. Lost a little bit of time. It's a learning process also for me. That I can talk and still be fast. Three tenths down. Let's win some time back here. A little bit. Nice. We won some time in that corner. In the previous lap I made a mistake over there. You can see it in the middle of my screen. The indicator. Less than a tenth down, half a tenth right now. We're gaining. And I screwed the lap. Invalid. I went off track. I'm gonna use this time to cool off a little bit. I will not push as hard as I do in the valid laps now. Maybe got some time to read the comments. Joris is telling me I'm doing a good job. Thank you, Joris. I will invite you when I go to the ring in real life, so you can sit next to me in my Ford Focus if you dare. All the time when the lap is valid, I fuck up that corner right there. Now the lap is invalid and I take it so nicely. Every time the same. Also, this baseline setup isn't really ideal around these tracks, but it'll do. I really love this part of the circuit. I'm wondering if I can take it fast in my own car in real life. We'll probably crash into the barrier. This part, I think it's the hardest part for me. I still haven't figured out what's the best racing line to go up the straight. Yeah, I think we'll find out in the coming weeks, hopefully. Whew. Pretty hot here in my room. My PC is running very hard, blowing a lot of hot air in my room. The window's open, but it ain't helping really. Okay, almost gonna start a new lap. A new valid lap, because this lap is invalid since I went off the circuit. So the lap doesn't count. Almost over start finish. Start finish right here. Yes. New lap has started. I'm going to concentrate. Nice. 1/10 in the first corner. Ooh la la. I don't think you guys saw that, but I almost spun my car. But yeah, we're still doing pretty good. Almost 4/10 up now compared to my fastest lap. Almost half a second in a couple corners, so that's really positive. I always hear from people I have a really strange driving style. I like to go back to the lower gears around corners to give my car the extra rotation. Where people would stay in the fourth or in the third or second gear, I like to go back to the first gear. Very nice. Now don't fuck it up here. Still 7/10 up. Not bad. Whew. My fuel is low, so from now I know that. Really? No fuel. Okay. Fucking hell, man. I was winning around a second, and I was not even on the half of the lap, so yeah, that was going pretty good. Let's see how that looked. I always enjoy these screens. Good time to take a sip of water. Hey, connector man. No, this isn't Gran Turismo. This is iRacing. So yeah, they don't have multiplass here, but I'm willing to try some other games as Gran Turismo if they have multiplass in there. Yeah, I'm willing to try that, man. Let's do it. First, I'm gonna have to buy the game. So maybe in the next after these 4 weeks of driving the McLaren, I will go and buy Gran Turismo to drive the multiplayer around the Nordschleife. Okay, now let me see if I can add some more fuel. Yes, that's possible. So I'm gonna add 80 liters of fuel. Apply. Done. So it wouldn't let me drive. Okay, so I can do like 2 fast laps, I think, and then I have to go into the pit and fuel because it won't let me add fuel. So I'm gonna have to look into this after the live stream. But for now, I'm just gonna do another outlap. Any Citroëns in this game? Yes, but not normal Citroëns, like no daily cars. Probably there will be a Citroën, but it will be like crazy supercars, something like that. If they have supercar Citroëns, I don't know. So yeah, now again I'm in my outlap. That means that my tires are very cold. As you can see on my dashboard, the 4 blue squares, or how you say it, it indicates that my tires are super cold. Also, this lap doesn't count. It starts to count when I go over start finish again. And that will be in about 7 minutes because this circuit is so long. Oh, you see, I almost lost the rear there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do slow, not slow, but I have to do a careful outlap before I'm gonna start a push lap and the valid lap. So for now, my best time is a 6 minute 45 seconds and 9/10 of a second. I will make that screen bigger in my next live stream so that you guys can also see what lap times I did, because I think it's not very visible. You have Gran Turismo connector. Yes, I will buy Gran Turismo after these 4 weeks of driving the McLaren, because that's my challenge. That's the challenge that I do. I will be driving around the ring for 4 weeks in the same car to see my progress. And after 4 weeks, I let the viewers choose what I have to drive next, what car I have to drive next, as long as it's on the Nurburgring, and I don't care which game it is, if it's Assetto Corsa or Gran Turismo, whatever, as long as it's the Nurburgring, and I'm free, I'm willing to drive any car that you guys say, even the craziest cars. I don't care. I want to drive them all and see what lap times I can do. And then one day soon, I will take my own car to the ring and do some lap times with it. This is still the outlap, by the way. Very long lap. 20 kilometers. Around 20 kilometers, 21 maybe, if I'm correct. Can you not hear me? It's not Assetto Corsa. I think I have some technical issues because connector doesn't seem to hear me. Yes, I know I can put mods in Assetto Corsa. I have Assetto Corsa though. I have it on my PC, but I haven't played it for very long time because, yeah, I just like iRacing because of the realistic feeling. But Assetto Corsa as well, a very good and realistic simulator game. You see that I'm very understeery. That's because my tires are still not in optimal conditions, optimal temperatures. I'm sweating like a pig over here, guys. Gotcha. Huh? Ah, okay. Cool. Oh my god. Okay, guys. So now I had some technical issues. Yes, what I was saying, guys, for the people that are not from the UFD community, now watching the live stream, if you don't own any crypto or you do own crypto, go and download a Phantom wallet, put some Solana on it and swap it to UFD, Unicorn Fart Dust. And then in a couple of my live streams, about a couple live streams, you come again here and then you say thank you Franny for making me buy UFD. So do yourself a favor and buy some UFD. And then maybe one day you're able to buy one of these cars in real life and go to the real Nurburgring, Nordschleife and drive it there. Who knows? Sweating like a pig. Man, this is intense. I can only imagine what these guys have to endure in a real race. The cockpits of these cars get so hot. Do you think they have air conditioning in the car? I don't know, we should find it out. I don't think so actually, because it's all extra weight, but you never know. I'm a tenth down, 1.5 tenth from my previous and fastest lap time. Maybe I can win some in this next corner right here because I lost some time in the last lap. So let's see. Yes. Yes. And then I lose it again here. So typical. And I lost the lap time. Lap invalid. I have to even yield. I have to slow down. That's a pity, guys, because I was going faster again. So until now, every lap I make is a little bit faster as the previous lap. So I'm very, very curious where we're gonna be in 4 weeks after driving this car for 4 weeks, 2 times a week for about an hour each session. Very curious what lap time I will be able to do in a couple of weeks. Oh my god. So I have 1.2 laps of fuel left. That's 15.2 liter. I'm gonna try and save some fuel on this last bit of the circuit. Then maybe I'm able to still do one more lap. And that will be then my last lap for today, guys. So let's see if it's gonna let me do one more lap. For now, I have still 1.2 laps, estimated laps in my fuel tank. So yeah, let's see. I think I should be good for one more lap. Let's go. Last lap, guys. And again, I'm winning on my lap compared to the previous lap time, so we're really gaining here. I'm so curious to see what lap times I will do in 4 weeks, guys, in this car, on this track. And I'm also very curious what I will be driving next. Maybe it's a multipla, like Connector said. I knew that people were gonna come up with some crazy cars, crazy stuff, make me drive some crazy cars. But I like it though. I'm happy to drive a multipla around the Nordschleife. So what do you guys say? Would you sit next to me in real life? Wow, this is a very nice lap. Gaining a lot of time here. Also, the car is a little bit more lighter now. Not so much fuel left in the tank. Aw, come on. I was gaining a lot of time. We're still up though. losing little by little. I think the concentration is a bit gone. I'm driving for about an hour right now. So yeah, this is the last lap. Fuel almost empty. Let's see what we can do in this corner right here. Oh, but oh no! Invalid lap time. Well, still, I'm gonna still finish the lap because I want to see what I had potentially could have done. And I fucked it up. Whew. So now I have to pay for the barriers as well, if this wasn't real life. Okay, let's check some footage. What was my fastest lap? That was lap number 5. Let's see, lap number 5. I want to see it from the chopper. There it goes, Franny in the Mclaren. Oh, I got some little more room left on the left side and also here on the right side. I can even learn from these images. Let's check another screen, TV screen. Very nice. Nice images. Franny in the Mclaren. Making little errors. Letting some space for making faster lap times in the next live stream. Hopefully. This is also good for me, so I can see where I made the mistakes, where I made the little errors, and hopefully I can learn from this and become faster in the Mclaren around the Nordschleife. What do you guys think about my car? The layout of the car. How do you guys like it? The old Formula 1 layout. I think it's pretty dope. Some nice image from the chopper. So this was my fastest lap that we are watching right now. It was a 6 minute 44 seconds and 7/10 of a second. I think the game set my ideal lap, if I would do all the sectors combined, the ideal lap for now would be a 6 minute and 43 seconds and something. So yeah, let's aim for that in the next live stream. Almost completed the whole lap, I think, for now. Nah, I'm in the half of the lap right now. That was the first carousel that you just saw. Very cool. Part of the track. I love this track, guys. Looks pretty dope. Franny can drive, no? Ooh, that was an error. Shifting error. Second carousel. Almost finished the lap. And that was a 6:44 and 7/10 lap around the Nurburgring Nordschleife. Thanks for tuning in for the people who watched live. Thanks for the people who are watching it later. It was a pleasure having you here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And I see you next time on Franny on the Ring live stream later this week. And hopefully we can do a faster lap than we did today. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Faster lap than we did today. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Baby. Heb je gekeken? Helemaal. Wel tot het einde. Leuk. Vond je leuk? Waarom? Ja, dat was ik en jij. Ik was hier aan het kijken op mijn telefoon. En jij hiernaast. Ja, maar dat maakt niet uit. Er kunnen ook nog mensen later komen. En nu kunnen ook nog mensen het kijken, snap je? Dus dan ben je toch altijd aan het praten. Zeg maar. Je moet altijd een beetje praten alsof er veel mensen kijken. Want als je gewoon stil bent, ja, dan gaan mensen ook niet kijken. Ga ik het maken, denk je, met mijn YouTube kanaal? Denk ik wel, hè. Oh, ik ben nog steeds live.